Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Celia would like to introduce you to Classic Man. I'm not going to make very many comments about this video. You can make up your own mind. The only thing I would say is, would you use this man to come and do work in your house? Hello! Thanks for accepting my request. Hi! Hello, said Celia. How are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. You look so beautiful. Thank you. You look like nothing, said Celia, because the photo that you can see here is just pebbles. Oh, she said, now I tap on your profile, I can see you do have a photo. Sorry. And if we go to his profile, that's him. And it tells me that he's self-employed and he lives in Lagos in Nigeria. Yeah, that's me. I don't have many pictures on my profile. It's because there are many fake people on the internet. I'm sure there are, said Celia. Many of them not using a real name. Yes. Like Classic Man, for example. I need real people to talk to. I'm sure you do. I like talking to people with real names. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's not like that. You're seriously telling me that's your real name? Can I call you Videos Call? No, you can't, said Celia. My real name is Innocent. That sounds much more believable. What's your family name? Chitachi, and I apologise if I pronounced that incorrectly. So can I know more about you? Maybe. Depends on what you want to know and why. Good. Are you married? I'm a widow with an adult son who's probably older than you are. How old are you? Ha ha ha, that doesn't count. 35 years, he said. My Dan is 30. All right, how old are you? I'm 55. 20 years different. A mathematical genius, said Celia. It's not bad. Wow! That's good. I like to meet with reasonable people. Oh, yes, reasonable's always good, said Celia. Yeah, how many children do you have? If you can give me a chance to call you, you will see my face, and you will later, ladies and gentlemen, you will. I just have one son. You mean that isn't you in the photo? You're welcome to call, but I'm not showing you my face. I don't show my face or give my number to random people I've only just met online. That's good. That's me on the photo. I know with time we'll be cool. Don't you know, said Celia, K-N-O-W, the difference between know, N-O, and no, K-N-O-W, because you just said the opposite of what you meant. It's a mistake. Okay. I would like to be with someone like you. Oh, you want to be with a random older woman that you've just met online. Does that sound believable? No, it's never a random woman, but you specifically. Oh, you do this a lot, do you? No, I can't. Well, I guess I could use a toy boy, said Celia. Can you cook, clean and decorate and do gardening? Don't say that. Of course. Awesome. How quickly can you get here? I can be your houseboy. This is England, not Nigeria, said Celia. We don't have houseboys. You need to get a job. I can't afford to keep a new husband. But I can be with you. Not unless you get a job. What do you do in your current job? I'm an electrician. If I come around, I will make you feel so happy. You'll enjoy my coming. I'm sure you're all going to enjoy coming, ladies and gentlemen. If you say so, you might need to retake your exams if you come here. What's the electrical system in Nigeria? Conditi, I think he meant conduit, and surface wiring. Oh, what electrical system do you use in Nigeria? What voltage? 230 volts at a frequency of 50 hertz. That's the same as we use here in the UK. That's good. How are you doing today? I'm fine, thanks, and yes, I've eaten. Good. I wish I could sit with you and have some discussion. You look so beautiful. You need to start looking for a job if you want to come to Durham. Hello, good morning to you. How was your night? Oh, we're going to have one of those daft exchanges of text that isn't a proper conversation, where I type something, you ignore me and type something unrelated. How does anyone in Nigeria ever have a proper conversation? Because all any of you ever do is talk to yourself. No one listens to anyone else. That's a serious question, and it is, ladies and gentlemen, it really is. In case you're wondering, I talk to lots of young people from Nigeria. Not a single one knows how to have a proper conversation. To which our man replied, as usual, I'm so sorry about that. Please forgive me. And I'm just going to insert in here, listening back to that, it almost sounds to me as if I'm trying to pull the I'm a white European and I'm superior to you card. That isn't what I was trying to do, and it definitely isn't what I believe. It is a serious question, and I realise I come from a different culture, so I don't understand how it works. But how do people in Nigeria know what each other is trying to say? And in reply to her saying, "You need to start looking for a job if you want to come to Durham," he said, "Yes, of course. I have a job already." "You're still doing it. Ignore what I just said and resort to the usual 'I'm sorry, forgive me.' Is that really how people in Nigeria communicate? Fake apologies and try to bully the other person into forgiving you?" "No, it's not like that. I wasn't feeling okay yesterday." And in reply to him saying, "Yes, of course I have a job already," she said, "What do you do?" And in reply to him saying, "No, it's not like that," she said, "Well, that's how it appears to outsiders. I told you I'm an electronician." "I'm so sorry, please." "You're still doing it. If I had £1 for every time someone from Nigeria claims they're sorry, I'd be on a round-the-world cruise sipping cocktails. Yet I was hoping for a more interesting explanation of who you work for and what you do." "Yes, I don't have a job at any company at the moment. I do home service." "Make up your mind. Do you have a job or not?" "I don't have a job at the moment." "So you lied." Another typical Nigerian trait. How does anyone in Nigeria know if anything they're being told is real or fantasy? "I'm an electronician already." Because that's what it is, fantasy. Trying to get the other person to believe, quote, "You've got to believe me, I can't lie to you," a load of bullshit. "You can't even spell it," she said in reply to him saying, "I'm an electronician already." "So obviously you aren't. You aren't even doing home deliveries, are you? You're just unemployed, and I'll bet you need $100 Steam card to upgrade your phone." "Sorry, I meant electrician." "Exactly." "I have handwork." "I only need you, not the money." "Yeah, right, I believe you, not." "What's that?" she said in reply to him saying, "I have handwork." Not that I expect an honest answer, but I live in hope. "I just need you around me to have fun together, go out and play together." Grow up. "I know there are age differences, but that doesn't matter." "So you aren't going to tell me what handwork is?" "What matters is how you feel about each other," said our man, who's clearly got his hands on the usual script. And in reply to him saying, "What matters is how you feel about each other," she said, "I feel you're ignoring everything I say." "Which hand again are you talking about?" "I can never do that." So she copied where he said, "I have handwork." "Give the phone back to your mate who typed that." Actually, I don't think there was a mate. And in reply to him saying, "I can never do that," she said, "Yes, you can, you are." "That's an electrician, I mean." "No, I cannot." "You told me you don't have any work." "I don't job at any company is what I said. Don't misunderstand me." Another classic line, typed by every Nigerian who's been caught lying, trying to pretend it's the other person's fault. "Why don't you tell me what you do mean, instead of a load of fluff and bullshit?" "I don't understand what you mean." "Yes, you do. Are you A, working, B, not working? Let's start with that. If you are working, what are you doing?" "Please don't ask me such questions again." "Then stop lying." "How do you mean?" "Obviously you aren't doing any work at all, are you? You're a lazy, unemployed layabout." "You're about to get me angry." "Oh, diddums, then stop lying. Imagine not even being able to tell me if you're working or not working. It's a simple question." And so he called her. "Now what do you want?"
Yeah, I want to see your face.
"No, I told you right at the beginning that I'm not showing you my face."
Why? Because you're not real. If you're real, I want to see your face so you can see my face.
"No, I'm just a robot. I'm not real at all. What do you think?"
Yeah, because I'm beginning to suspect what you're saying. I told you I'm an electrician. I do work. I do home delivery, but you don't believe me. So I begin to suspect you're not real.
Right, you suspect me because you're telling me a load of bull crap. Is that how it works?
No, I can't do that.
Well, you
And
can
I'm
because you
not.
are. Right, so let's start at the
Yeah.
beginning. Obviously, you're not working because you're at home in bed at the moment.
No, when you see my face, when you see I am obviously using my physical face, you know I'm not lying to you. I can't lie to you.
Right,
I am working and I'm okay. Listen, I'm okay with what I work with. I'm begging you any money. I just like you and I would like to be with you. That's all. You know? So you can't tell me I'm not working. I'm okay, and I feel I'm okay. I take care of myself and everything I do. I do it myself, okay? So you can't tell me that.
So you've just proved everything I've said. You're not having a conversation. You haven't answered what I said, and you're not listening to a word that I say. Do you have a job right now? Because
I don't have
you're obviously not at work. You're at home.
I have a handwork, but I do not have a job, I told you.
Right.
I
What?
do not have a job right now. But
Right.
I'm an electrician and I do electrician.
Yes, you've said all of that. Do you have a job right now? I know you're not employed. You're at home. Right now, you are at home, in your own home. So you obviously are not out at work. You have not left the house to go to
No, no,
work
no,
yet.
no, no,
No.
no, I'm at home right now. I'm
Awesome.
not home.
Do you have any work to go and do?
No, not right now, but I'm
No.
expecting some calls. I'm expecting some calls. I'm a leave home at any moment.
Oh, I'm going to leave home at any moment when you get a call. Right. So the answer is you're not doing any work. You're hoping somebody might need you.
No, 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 you can't say that.
Well, I can because I just did. Now you can explain to me why no one that I speak to in Nigeria, and to be honest, everyone I speak to is a young man like yourself. So you all just bullcrap each other. I understand that. How do any of you ever
Mm.
understand what anyone else is saying? Because A, you don't listen
No,
to
no,
what the
no,
other
no,
person
no,
has said. And then
no,
when
no,
you
no, no. It
speak,
isn't that
what
way.
you
It
say
isn't
is
that way. You
completely
can't say it.
unrelated.
You
Shut
can't say.
up. See, you're doing it now. You're talking over me. And then when you speak, what you say is completely unrelated to what the other person has said.
Oh, so now, what do I need to say?
Well, I want you to answer that. Everyone that I speak to in Nigeria, which is all young men, A, doesn't listen to what I've said, and B, when they answer me, their answer is completely unrelated to what I've said. So I assume that's
All
when
right
you talk
now.
to each other.
All right now. I'm listening to you completely. Whatever you said, I will reply to you exactly what you said.
Well, you haven't, have you? Because the question is, how does anyone in Nigeria have a conversation when they're not listening to the other person?
I can't answer for everyone. I just answered for myself.
Okay, well,
I am not everyone.
how can you have a conversation when you've barely listened or read anything that I've said or typed, and almost all your answers are unrelated to what I've said?
And I've apologized for that. I apologized for that. I am so sorry. I told you I wasn't feeling fine yesterday. I was so down. My head was hurting me. So I have to rest my head. I couldn't write a message to you. So I'm so sorry about that.
You see, you've done it again, because that's nothing to do with what I've asked you. I've been talking to you for the last half hour. You've barely answered a question. That's nothing to do with you having a headache yesterday, is it?
I told you that's exactly why I didn't check my phone to see your message.
Yeah, so again, that's again is nothing to do with what I've just said, is it? Completely unrelated.
I said,
Shut up. I've been talking to you for the last half an hour. Almost nothing that you have said to me in the last half an
what?
hour, shut up, is related to what I have said to you. That has nothing to do with you having had a
What
headache
is it?
yesterday.
Say,
Exactly. Now you're struck dumb, aren't you?
what?
Yeah, what? So we're not having a proper conversation, are we? You're just saying what you want to say.
I want to show you my face. I want to show you myself. I'm just at home, sitting down myself. Just want to show you that.
Yeah. And
So you see
what
me.
have you been taking or smoking? Because you're obviously stoned. I can see it in your eyes.
I smoke weed.
Yeah, I can tell. And you think that's going to be good when you go to work? You think that's going to, yeah,
Yes, I
that's a good
That's
way
when
to
I
do
go to work.
electrical work, but do it safely, is it? To be stoned on weed.
No, whenever I go to work, I don't smoke.
But you just told me you were expecting work in the next. You were sitting.
Yes,
See,
of course.
you've lied again,
Yes, I
haven't you?
do. Yeah.
Yeah, you might like to take up home decorating. That might be a good plan.
What?
I said you might like to take up home decorating. Your decorations are a bit trippy, aren't they? Did you do them when you were stoned?
Oh, oh gosh. Oh, that's so funny. You don't want to see your face, and that is so bad.
Oh, you'll just have to live it. You'll just have to.
It's not everyone I'm chatting with. I just show your pictures and I picked you. I said, okay, you look so beautiful, and let me just share with this person. But I don't know why you don't want to show me your face. I want to see you. You
Why?
see me?
Why
You
do
looking at me? Let me see you.
Why do you think I would want to show my face to a stoned scammer?
Oh no,
Queue up,
no,
not
no,
a
no, no,
scammer.
no,
No,
that's
obviously not. No, no, no. No, you haven't read the script, the scamming script, have you? And you haven't said anything that's on it.
you said.
Yeah, exactly. How old are you, by the way? You're not exactly a kid, are you?
No, it's not what I'm thinking. I'm not doing that. I can't. I'm
Oh,
not into that. I work for a living.
yeah, obviously. How old are you?
I'm 35 years old.
Exactly. You're well old enough to know better. You're well old enough not to be stoned, and you're well old enough to get yourself a proper job, aren't you?
Yeah, I have a proper job.
Well, you
That's
don't.
what I do.
You don't. You keep telling me you don't have a job.
No, I said I don't have a job where I work, but I do expect some people to call me for home service.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're going to love it when you turn up stoned and can't do your work safely. I presume in Nigeria you don't have a proper regulation body for electricians, so anyone can say they're an electrician if they've got a screwdriver.
Mostly in Nigeria, you don't have companies where people where they employ many people that they are poor in government, a lot of that. So that affects Nigerian government and the citizens of Nigeria a lot. So we are not doing well about that. Everyone is trying to survive from one way or the other. You know, that's just the problem here, too.
Yeah, and your way of surviving and encouraging people to use you as an electrician is to turn up to work stoned, and probably electrocute your clients.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I thought it would be.
I encourage young ones to work, to work hard to make a living. Like I've trained like 3 or 4 young men to become an electrical engineer. So I want to complete my schooling and to make it an engineer so I can work in a big company.
Yeah, and you think a
So
big company's going to employ somebody that's stoned, do you?
yeah, I want to complete my education. I want to complete when I'm done with my schooling so I can employ for a big company
Yeah,
so they
so
can pick me
you're
up.
still not listening to what I'm saying, are you? I could be
What do you
reciting
say?
I could be reciting Shakespeare, and
Sorry,
you
I
still
didn't
wouldn't
hear
have a
you
clue.
say. Sorry, what did you say?
I said, do you think a big company is going to employ somebody that is stoned out of their brains
Oh my God,
and
why
is
saying that?
and is too
Do you
stoned
look
to
me
do a
at,
good job?
do you see me as one?
Well, you're smoking weed now. I
Yeah,
can see in your eyes that you're stoned. So if I phoned you up now, yeah, exactly. If I phoned you up now and said, "Can you come and fix my light switch?" You'd probably
yes.
you more likely than not you'd electrocute me, wouldn't you?
No, I will. I will properly. I will. I will do it properly. No, 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 no. Do stop me from doing that.
How would you even know if you've done it properly? You're too stoned to know which way's up.
Oh my God, that's my job. You can't teach me my job. Why would I know if I've done my job properly?
I probably know more about electrical work than you do, and I'm not stoned.
No, It's not waiting.
I mean, there's no way I would use you. I hope you don't drive to work. I hope you walk to work. God, the accident rate on the roads in Nigeria must be phenomenal. Because you're all stoned. At least you're only stoned on weed.
You don't like weed?
I don't like people who turn up to work stoned out of their brains.
Do you like weed or not?
Didn't hear what you said.
Don't you like weed?
No, I don't.
Oh, so I should stop it.
And I don't like people that turn up to work too stoned to know what they're doing.
Oh, so I should stop it.
Yes, I'm not surprised you don't have a job, because nobody will employ you, will they? Because you turn up to the interview stoned and you can't even talk coherently.
They won't notice.
I think they would notice. I can notice, and I'm several thousand miles away. I think they'd smell you the moment you walk. They'd smell you the moment that you walk through the door.
And I'm fresh. They won't notice.
Trust me, they would notice. They'd smell you the moment you walk through the door for a start. And I don't mean because you haven't had a shower.
No, I gotta fresh up myself. Excuse me, just a minute. I'm coming.
What? Right. Will I get away with this one on YouTube, where I always promise there's no drug-related content? Who knows? Oh, you've gone off for another fix. Good. Anyway, I think I've had enough of you. There's no way that you're coming over here, that's for sure. There's no way that you'd get a job as an electrician in Durham. And frankly, if you turned up at the British Embassy in Nigeria stoned like that, they probably wouldn't give you a visa. And they almost certainly wouldn't let you on the plane anyway. Sorry?
I said you should help me out on the phone.
Now I can't hear what you're saying. You've gone very quiet.
I said you should help me out for your job.
No, I can't hear you. You've gone very quiet. Your phone's gone quiet.
Alright.
So now I can't hear what you're saying. Anyway, I've had enough of you. I think the video will be quite long enough. You're a very good demonstration of the... Well, you're not even Nigerian youth, are you? You're almost a middle-aged man. And you're well old enough to know better, which is a shame. And you think it's funny, which is even sadder. But there you go. Anyway, I've had enough of you now. Bye for now. Well, actually, bye permanently, because you're about to be blocked. At which point, Celia blocked our man. I don't know why, but I just find this video very sad. Anyway, if you liked this video, you know what to do. Please like it, please share it, please comment down below, and please be careful what you say. And please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another video.